Hey, welcome back to Rob's Garage Woodworking. Today I've got a 40 volt Ryobi 12-inch wheeled snow shovel. And this one is model number, this is just the tool only, so RY4080 13 BTL. Okay, it says it's 12-inch clearing width, 6-inch clearing depth. That's I guess from the bottom to the top of the chute. Throws snow up to 25 feet, ideal for sidewalks, driveways, and decks, which is what I bought it for. It says it's got a 2-speed trigger, and then it's got wheels. So some of them don't have wheels, some of them do have wheels. The wheels make it glide a little better on, because the ones that don't have, you have to push it against the ground. So depending on what your ground is like, it can be difficult. So the wheels will help out a little bit. And this one is almost 14 pounds. So let's open it up. Doesn't work either. Oh, God, this is ridiculous. All right. There. That is the most ridiculous boxing I've ever seen. Well, I guess it's not going to come apart. It's going to be safe in transit, but everything's wrapped up. Okay, because it's got the cords that run through here for the handle, so they don't want you to overextend that. I'm just going to cut it. There we go. Problem is, when you do that, it leaves a line. Straighten this handle out nicely. So the handle comes like this. There's some indent points, and then there's some set screws here, some PEM nuts that are welded on. So we line that up. We're going to pull this protective cardboard out, and we're going to slide this in here. Okay. I'll put that one in, and then we will slide this one in. Okay. Alright, so we have the handle, we have our instructions, and down the bottom there's this little bag of screws. So, which screws do we use here? Alright, it doesn't show anything, but we will use the bolts here because these are nuts. So we'll put these 4 bolts in the nuts. Here are the bolts, right here. They've got thread locker on them. Okay. And a washer and a Phillips head. Alright. So it has 4 screws for that, or 4 of these screws with the big head. So we're going to use those here because there's 4 of them. I'm going to set this to 8. I'm just going to use this. There you go. Ryobi, building Ryobi. I have to put this chute on to those pins. You see them? Alright, they gotta go on this side. So we push them in first and then just push this down. 6 screws that go into it. Oh. And these guys go on the side. Should be 3 maybe. 3. Okay. The magic setting is 3. Alright. The last 2 screws go here and here. So the handle has plus, so this makes it go faster if you push it up, and negative if you push it down. So press the trigger, press the safety and the trigger. And if you want faster, you hear the difference. Okay, that's the low setting. Let's try the high setting. Oh wow, okay. I think I'm gonna like this. Let's go low here. Alright, because you can only take you can only dig about 6 inches of snow at a time, you use it like a shovel. In the start of the video, in my rush to use this because I was on a time limit, I forgot to put on the handle. So having the handle on does make it a little easier to use. You can use it with or without the handle, that's your preference, but give it a shot and see what you like best. Okay, I'm going to keep the handle on. If you don't want to use the handle and leave it on, you can always reach past the handle to here or hold it above the handle. And like I say, it's just a wing nut, so it's easy to take off. So overall, this worked ridiculously well. Now, it's not really light, so you're not saving energy just pushing the snow. It's really the benefit of this is because it throws the snow, right? Now, it claims it will throw snow 25 feet. I didn't get anywhere near 25 feet, probably more like 15 feet was the maximum I saw it throw the snow. But 15 feet is more than adequate in my opinion. You know, you're not shooting for world records, you're just trying to get your driveway clean and your sidewalk cleaned, right? So anyway, yeah, I think that's best case scenario. If you're shooting it off the cliff, it'll go 25 feet. Yeah, okay. But real life situation, when it's on low, you're going to be shooting at 6 feet. It's on high, maximum, say 15, in my experience. Now, I really like the product. I think it worked rather well. I did buy it for a specific purpose for my back deck and sidewalk. So I don't have to lift the snow up and over the fence or up and over the railing. It was easy to put together. I don't know why it didn't come all together. I guess they're trying to save space for shipping, and I understand that, but really they should just make it in, one whole piece and just ship it in a tall, skinny box, and it would just be easier. It was difficult to take out of the box, which is surprising. Like, normally it's not that difficult, but this one I found it was very difficult to open and take out of the box. So I ended up just pulling the box apart from the sides and taking it out that way, as you saw in the video. It does have a scraper on the bottom, and that scraper does work. Obviously, it's not super strong. It's made out of plastic, so you don't want to wear it out too much. Can you replace that? It looks like it is a replaceable part. It is just screwed on, so that should be fine. Another thing is the blade. So you want to make sure that you don't hit anything. I hit something with this. I don't know what it is, but it took a chunk out of the blade. All right. So, it's plastic, right? So this is for lighter work, and that's why I bought it, for lighter work. I have a friend that has the 18 volt version, and he did his whole driveway the other day. So while I was doing my back deck, he did his driveway, and he said it did the whole driveway. So that's impressive. Do I like it? Yes. Would I recommend it? Yes. The 18 volt might be the one for you if you just have the 18 volt stuff and you don't have a huge area to clear. The 40 volt one will give you a little bit longer runtime, and instead of a 10-inch swath, it will cut a 12-inch swath, which isn't a lot more, but it all adds up, right, in time. And like I said, I bought this so that I didn't have to shovel the snow up and over the fence and up and over the railing. So this did the job very, very well. You can pick it up and use it as kind of a shovel, but it's heavy. Once again, that ends up being like shoveling snow. So, but if you're out there and you need to like cut through a drift or something, you can totally pick it up and work it through a drift, and it'll work just fine. So yeah, just another option on how you can use the tool. So yeah, I did enjoy it quite a bit. I really liked how well it worked. I liked that it saved my back. It threw the snow for me, and that's what I wanted. It cleaned the deck down and the sidewalk down pretty much close to the bottom with the scraper. Once again, if you got to work hard at it, this isn't really the tool to scrape with. So get it down to the bottom and then maybe scrape it with a scraper or something else. But small areas, no big deal. Anyway, that's it. That's my review. I like the product. I think it's really expensive. I think $300 for this is kind of pricey. You can get a corded one for $100. So if you don't mind dragging a cord around, you can save a couple of $100. But if you're already into the battery stuff and you want the freedom of movement, battery is the way to go. So, but like I said, if you're on a strict budget, you can get a corded one. All right. Anyway, I hope this helped you out. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like this type of content, please subscribe. And I've got a lot of variety on my YouTube channel. And yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Cheers.